Hello, welcome to episode 7 of my Harrogate Keeper. Well, we'll be the last one of the Harrogate Keeper career mode, to be fair. Before we get our move, we start Cambridge. As you can see, the post saves me early on, and my attempt to punch my own defender's clearance was very nice there. A few people messaged me about goalkeeping. I'm finding it, and truth be told, in this, I'm enjoying it. In terms of like playing on pro clubs, nah, not at all, as I made a good save with my feet. I play 11s away from like this series, and I don't know if it's just because as they score a nice head, I was caught a bit out of position there, but it was just really, I wasn't really saving that, to be fair. As I said, I don't think it's just down to the fact that I've already played 11s a lot in goal, but I just feel there's something about this year, the whole how your guy just flops when it's a one-on-one and you're getting chipped. It's not, you can't narrow the angle. It's just that. When you have to start playing a position differently just to adapt to a game being stupid and not being realistic, there's no point. So I'm not too keen on goalkeeping overall, but I can put it on the semi and play like this, which is the main thing. I love STEMI save assistance. But yeah, as you can see, we're 1-0 down at Cambridge. And yeah, these games, as I said in the last episode, there's not much happens, but you do see some highlights. That's the main thing. Like when I'm playing them, I'm usually recording, obviously with my Elgato as we got through and scored eventually a lucky rebound. But I'm not, I'm sort of recording, doing something else at the same time. Or even sometimes I'm editing like previous footage, or I'm getting like work stuff done. But if for someone just to sit and play this game on their own in goal, it can get a bit tiresome, which is why I recommend 4 minutes. I also play a lot of Football Manager on the side as well. So it's never like when you play career mode, you're just there. I mean, obviously, where a lot of times in goal, you can sort of just hold your LB and sort of look up when it's getting there. Obviously, it's dangerous because you want to be on top of the game. But you know what I mean. So that's the only thing I'd say about moving it to. I've moved it to 5-minute halves later on. But yeah, at Oldham, we're 1-0 up at Oldham right now. It's just getting through these games at this stage. I have to admit, I got to that bit, and this is my last game against Mansfield. And they absolutely twatted it past me. But you might be thinking, oh, you're getting through so many games. I will slow down when I get to Norwich. Just because I'd put it to 5 minutes after a couple games. And sort of be like, enough against Harrogate, but I want to, as soon as I saw the Norwich transfer come in, I was like, oh, let's see if I can fight for number one. I sound like Alex Hunter, so I want to stay and fight for my place, or go out on loan. But I play the games because that's what you would do. I didn't want to sim it just so I can play some more footage, then, isn't it? When you get in the habit of simming games and skipping it, as we came close to the free kick, yeah, it kills the career a bit. Don't get me wrong, I do like that feature, and I will skip FA Cup games or just calendar skip them. But yeah, Mansfield, this is my last hurrah with Harrogate, and we got absolutely battered. Like, my defence just wandered away just to make it perfect. One thing you will see, now I don't give too much away, but when I move teams, the difference in play styles, the level, sort of change how busy or the sort of chances I have to save, which is a good thing. But of course, Harrogate play a 4-4-2. And it was just open. In some games, it's literally just like that. That's a beautiful fish at full stretch. I do like the fact my guy dives at full stretch. Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't saving that. It's quite a sorry way to end my League 2 career with them. But when I go to Norwich, they played a 4-2-3-1 in the games I've played so far. And that's the thing that really bugs me about keeper career, or player career in general, sorry, is that the formations, I know you can change the default one at a club, of course, like when you can change the squad, but like say if a team does badly, they don't change the formation, like not like a manager gets sacked, like they don't have barely any licensed managers apart from the Premier League ones, so just say, oh, new manager, new style or something. Once it's locked in, it's locked in. But as far as the Harrogate era went, it was brilliant. I didn't really see any bad glitches in the game, or any issues I did not like at all when I was at Harrogate. Apart from this, football is back. I mean, now we're at Norwich. There's a few issues with FIFA, which you'll see over FIFA 21, which, if I'm honest, mainly are just older FIFA issues, mainly 20. They just haven't been improved. But yeah, I was at Norwich, and this is the keeper kit. I do like it. As you can see, I'm with a lot of keepers. Tim Krul's the main one. Obviously, he's getting on a bit, so whether they're going to bring me in and fight for the number one, we will see. I did ask to go on loan, and then just see if any offers come in. I'll probably show it, but I think they did accept it. But yeah, so I believe I'll show the league in a bit, but basically Norwich are second in the league, 1 point above, I think it was Forest, or no, 1 point behind Forest, something like that. I think it was second when I arrived, so miles behind Watford, but we're battling, I think it was Nottingham Forest for the automatic promotion places. So if we go from Harrogate to a chance of Premier League is brilliant. I didn't want to zoom up that quick. You are in fast motion, by the way. The boot menu sadly do not load this fast. But it's just a fact. I think I spent about 20 minutes trying to decide a good... This is the most important bit when I get to a new club. Because the thing that bugs me, a lot of these boots you're seeing now look brilliant until they go on your foot. And I hate having... I have to have the bigger boots. And then I have to get the good combo. And then there's one thing when you're finally happy. This is like the fashion advice part of this video. You're finally happy. Like here. That looks quite nice. But when you get into the game, you look quite small on you. A lot of these things. But yeah, I went between... I honestly, this isn't the last. This isn't my defining combo you're going to see. But I think this is what I went to in the end. But I find it hilarious how much, and I do believe the party overlay goes next episode as well. But yeah, this is how long I take. This is the most important part. I just couldn't get anything working. It's a fashion disaster, lads. But yeah, you do see a few issues creep up, mainly with selections of players when I was at Norwich. But yeah, that was that episode. I hope you enjoyed my boot selection, and we will have our Norwich debut in the FA Cup against Oxford in the next episode.